Aloha and welcome to our channel. So we know that there's, a lot going on in the world today.
Yeah.
But
in a time where everybody is a little sad, we want to keep making videos to brighten our days. Disney is the king of cheerfulness, and we just want to keep bringing that. So we're gonna keep bringing that.
Today we are listing
our top 15 our top 15 Pixar shorts.
It's another top 15 list because it was hard time choosing.
I mean, first of all, we have to talk about how good Pixar is at this stuff. Like, putting a show before the show, and that it's made by their, not their lowest animators, but, the animators who are learning. That's impressive that they can do this stuff. Oh my god. So yeah, we'll be going through our top 15. So my 15th choice is Lifted. This is a little bit of an older one, but it was a really good one.
That was a fun one.
Yeah. Got the aliens in it. I really liked the alien characters. And the little guy at the end where he's all sad and he gets to drive the little spaceship and then he fails again.
Okay, my 15th is Jack Attack.
Oh, yes.
I loved that one, but it's not higher up on my list because there are other ones that are better in my opinion. Jack Attack, I just thought that was very creative because it shows you, at the end of the movie when the mom is listening to all of the voicemails from the babysitter, it shows you what was happening while she was leaving those voicemails. She was
so good.
Chaotic. I babysit children, and if that ever happened to me, I would be freaking out. 14.
For 14, I have Day and Night. I think that one's just a classic. It's got the little guys, and overlaid are these images of day and night of the same scene, and it's just artistically beautiful to me. Plus they fight and then they get over it and then they become each other, and it's just a cute little story. I just love it.
Yeah. My 14th is One Man Band.
I almost had that one on my list.
I thought it was very silly, and the music in it, and then
I did enjoy the music. The music in it is really pretty to listen to.
I rewatched it and it was so crazy how when the little girl just starts playing the violin and all of a sudden just a mountain of cash gets
I don't know where that
her.
came from.
My 13 is Jerry's Game.
A classic.
That one, is such a classic to me. It's a little confusing when I was a child because in the beginning there was just one man and he took off his glasses to pretend to be another person, but then they stopped showing him going back and forth, and I was wait, did someone actually show up
who looks exactly like him? What?
Okay, but that one will always stick with me.
I think Jerry's Game was the first one that I remember remembering it as something before the movie. That was just amazing to me, I think that'll always be a classic, even though it's not on my list. But my 13 for this list is Partly Cloudy. I actually had to go back and rewatch this one because I hadn't remembered it from my childhood or anything, but this little rain cloud, it can't make the right babies, or he's making babies, but they're the dangerous babies, and it's just so cute, the little stork. I just love it, and I loved how the stork and the cloud had to work together to put these babies where it had to be. Oh my god, and there was such beautiful music in that one too.
Well, I have Lou, the Lost and Found one.
Oh,
that one was super cute, and it had I feel like it had a good message in it, no, don't bully people, because the bully in the beginning was just stealing everyone's stuff, and that was so sad. But then Lou was chasing after him to get it all back, and then he finds his bear, and he's oh, I'm gonna give it to you, but you have to give back everybody else's stuff.
Oh my god.
And in the beginning he was kind of the bully was kind of upset about doing that, but then seeing everyone's smiling faces when they got their stuff back, he just felt so happy, and then he was really into it. And then he goes over for the last time, he's oh, give me more stuff, I want to give some more stuff back. It was a good story.
My number 12 was Lava. I know yours is probably a little bit higher than 12.
You have it as your 12? Okay, I'm not mad.
I think that when it comes to it, I really love just the whole concept of it. I think it's adorable. Maybe it's not my favorite, but the music is pretty beautiful in that. I've said that probably for every single short so far, but listen to me. It's beautiful, okay? If you haven't watched any of these shorts, just watch Lava.
Watch all of them.
Watch Lava. Yeah, watch all of them, but like Lava.
If you had to watch one of them though, I would recommend Lava.
Yeah, I think it's a good start. My 11 was Sanjay's Super Team. Totally forgot about this one. It's like this little boy and his father wants him to do some sort of religious act towards this like shrine. I don't want to say the wrong things. I know it's like Indian culture, I believe, but he like wants to play with his little superheroes in the TV show. The little boy like has this dream or vision or something while doing it about him like saving the gods, or the gods save him, and he helps with this evil guy, and then he like comes back and he draws his the little gods and his dad and him talk about it, and it's like so cute because like they finally bonded over this thing. And I just loved also the diversity. Like I think it was really cute to, you know, have different cultures and stuff.
I have for my 11 Day and Night.
Oh, okay.
My thoughts on it, like I thought that having a black background and then having the scenery like be inside the characters.
Yeah.
I thought
so
that
unique.
that was such a creative idea.
So innovative.
It was very, yeah. And how at first they were like jealous of each other, like having different things, but then, you know, they were like, oh, let's just share. Getting down to the top 10.
Alright, my number 10 is Puddles. Puddles is a new one on the Disney Plus short circuit. This one, oh my god, it struck me so much. It's this little boy and either his sister or his babysitter's on the phone, and she's just like, and he's trying to get her to play with him. So then he drops something in the puddle and it comes back up another puddle, and it's like, he can like jump in and jump out of another puddle, and she still won't look at him, even though he's doing all these crazy things. Because at the end, she ends up like looking up and seeing what he's doing, and he gets a dog in there and jumps around, and I think they end up on a different world when they go through the puddle and then they jump out. I don't know. It's weird, but it's like such a cool
sounds
effect.
very cool and creative.
It's super fun. I love that one.
My 10 is Luxo Jr.
I almost had that one on my list.
One of the ones that really started it for me, like, and it was just such a classic.
So
and I love how not giving them faces or like eyes or anything, you can kind of tell that the older lamp is kind of like annoyed. And also because they have him like shaking his little like lamp head, like, oh god, why am I taking care of this little person?
Yes.
And then the baby one comes
It's
in
a
like
bigger
with a
one.
giant one. And that's when the lamp was like, oh god.
I think that was
just
so cute.
So they were able to show like their emotions and their expressions like without giving them faces and stuff like that. And I just thought that was really creative.
I think that's incredible for animation at that point. Like,
it is.
There was so little happening. Yeah, and they were able to do that without faces, without a lot of movement at all. It always impresses me. My number 9 is Feast. Just adorable. I don't know if there's much else to say about Feast. It's just about a cute little dog, and therefore I love it.
My number 9 is Bounding.
Bounding was so
With
cute.
the sheep. I loved that one, and it had a great message in it, like, because he felt embarrassed, like, when he got his wool, like, sheared off, and then the jackalope, was it?
Jackalope, yes.
Comes bounding down, and he's like, you know, whatever, you're still great, like, no matter what you look like, and you should just not worry about it, like, go out there and be you.
Do your thing. Ignore the haters. I love that about that one. Is like the little mole things.
Oh
like,
laughing at him like,
and it was like, he was like, no. Jackalope said, I'm cool, I am cool, you know? What do you have for number 8?
I have Partly Cloudy.
Oh, okay.
I have that one higher up because
Actually,
the message that I received from it was there are the cute and like cuddly and like lovely like babies that people have to deliver and stuff, but somebody has to deliver the babies
Right?
to like the
Yeah.
rough like animals. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
And in the
Love
end,
that.
I think the stork like really understood that more. Like, you know, somebody's got to do it. When he went away, and then he made the other the cloud sad, but then he came back and he had like the helmet, and then
Yes,
like he's
the
like,
little
I know
padding.
that this is what I have to do. Like,
Oh, my number 8 was Bayo. I put it a little lower, but
I thought that would be your number one.
Oh my god. Okay. It was so hard to pick
I'm
these
so
shorts.
shocked.
So hard to pick these.
I'm shook.
But Bayo, to me, it's in my top 10, and it's still incredible. It is like the best message about family, about culture,
I
about
loved
like
it.
getting through
It
things.
makes me really want dumplings, though. Like, every time I watch it, I just want to eat a bunch of dumplings.
But when I first watched it, I was like heartbroken watching it.
oh my god.
And it like, I still remember all of it. You know, it's that kind of short and movie, and like, it's lower on my list, but it still means so much to me. It's like really important, you know? It has a very important message to it.
I have For the Bird. That one I just thought was very funny. That
It
one
was a
was
funny
just
one.
very silly. There were these,
Yeah.
you know, the tiny little birds, and then this big bird comes up and he wants to be a part of the group. And the little birds are just like, no, you can't. They're like the mean girls of birds.
Yes!
You can't sit with us.
There's no space.
You can't sit with us.
I thought that, it was just like a comedy relief almost.
It
just
was.
so
That one
funny.
was very comedic. Like all the little tiny birds lost their feathers.
Yeah.
And
oh
the
my
big
God.
bird is just laughing like, hoo, hoo, hoo.
7 for me was the Blue Umbrella. The Blue Umbrella
that
was
was a
so
good one.
pretty and so heartbreaking to watch. And the way he wanted to go meet the little umbrella, classic romance story, you know? I mean, kinda. It was a
Two
twist.
umbrellas. It was
The
very
atmosphere in that
sweet.
was so pretty.
Number 6 I have Paperman.
I forgot about Paperman. How could I be so stupid? Oh my god.
And just rewrite your entire list.
Yeah,
right
hang
now.
on a sec.
That one was it was a meet cute. In the beginning,
Yes.
the wind was blowing and one of the papers like landed on her face and he got the lipstick on it.
Aw.
And I think he came to like a realization, like sort of while he was throwing all of those papers out the window, like I don't want to work here.
Yeah.
He needed to do something really ignited passion in
Meaningful
his life.
to him.
Meaningful.
Yeah.
With all the papers like gathering together and then pushing him to like
I feel like the blue umbrella and Paperman, though they are different, it's kind of like the same little hand-in-hand story. Like
They
it
are,
works
like,
out, you know.
they kind of are because like
Yeah.
Blue Umbrella like left its owner to like find the Red
Right.
Umbrella, and the guy in Paperman like left his job to go find the girl.
Yeah,
So it,
totally
you're right,
agree.
it is
Yeah.
kind of.
Number 6 was Drop. Drop was from also the Short Circuit from Disney Plus. It was this little raindrop, and he was like super excited to fall down to earth, but his like little other raindrops up there were like, bored, whatever. And then he like goes down. He finds out like what it means to be a raindrop almost. He was like a new raindrop up there, and he realized Earth like wasn't what he thought it was gonna be, you know? And then he like finds this little girl through the glass. She like touches him, and he's like, oh my god, like humans, and like he finds all these things, and then he's like excited to go back up and do it again, evaporate,
cute.
precipitate, you know.
I
It was
love
like
that.
so adorable.
My 5 was, we're close. Mine was Blue Umbrella.
Oh, okay, only one or two off. One
Yeah.
off, yeah.
I thought it was cute how the way that there were these commercials a long time ago where they showed faces in like everyday life, like made like on stuff like they did in Blue Umbrella. I forget what those commercials.
I don't know if I remember those.
But and then after
yeah.
seeing those commercials, like I would go around and like look at
oh
everyday
my
life
god,
and be like,
I would
oh
do
my
that
God,
too.
there's a face. So when I saw this short, I'm like, oh my god, there's faces in everyday things. Like that's what I used to look at.
Same. My number 5 is also from Disney Plus. It's Elephant in the Room. This one,
another one that I haven't seen.
Dude,
God.
you gotta get on top of this.
Alright, there's a lot that I have to. I'm just gonna watch every.
You might not have
short.
seen my other few too, but that's fine. We'll talk about them. We'll talk about it. Elephant in the Room is adorable. This little baby elephant gets taken by this man and his son. They use the elephant for labor. Like, you know, they want him to do jobs for him, and he's like kind of super sad. And then like every time he gets off work, he runs and plays with the kid. So the kid like steals him away from work to play with, but the dad's like, no, we gotta get this work done. Gotta carry these palms or something. And then at the end, they like find his family, and I forget how, but they find the elephant's family, and he goes off with them. And it's a beautiful story about like giving people what they want, even though the kid wanted someone to play with. You know, it was like balancing play with work, with family too, you know. And the art in it was intensely beautiful as well. I'm a sucker for art though, you probably know by now.
My number 4 was actually Feast.
place
That
for it.
one was really cute. I think it shows that when you fall in love with someone, like you might like start changing little things about yourself to make, I don't know, maybe, well, some people do this. Like they change things
Right.
about themselves to make that person like them. In this case, this person, man, changed his eating habits. Then, like, when they ended it, like, you see, like, he brings out all his food, and the dog is like, yes, this is what I've been missing. But then the dog notices that the man isn't happy. So that was adorable, and I thought it was very, very sweet.
Yeah, it really
the dog
is a
got
good
them
one.
back together, and
Yeah. My number 4 is Jinghua. It's like Chinese or Japanese. It's about this person who loses a family member, and it's like beautiful brushstroke work. That's what I love the most about it. I mean, it's all about grief, I think, and like not getting over it, but like accepting the death. The way that like they do this little fight scene in it, and it's just the most insanely animated fight scene with all this painterly style. And that's what I think I love the most about that one. My number 3 is the new one, Downtown. It's like this little, I want to say it's a stingray going through this graffiti on the city. This person though is like not a certain gender or person or like ethnicity. There's just like this shadow, and they like follow this graffiti stingray. This is explosions of color all around the city, and I just like it because art, and I can't get over art. So the person isn't like, I don't know, it's just a dismal day, you know, and then he like sees this graffiti come to life. It's just like seeing the world as nicer than it is, I guess, you know, the brighter side of things, and I really like that.
my 3 is Knick-Knack.
Knick-Knack. This one was so funny to me.
One of the ones that I'm definitely always gonna remember.
Yes.
Like, I loved it. It was so funny, and I always felt so bad for the poor little snowman trying to get out to party with the other people. And it shows all of these different ways that he's trying to do it, which, by the way, where the heck is he keeping all the supplies that he's using? He uses dynamite, he uses
I know, right?
and it's, you're like, where is all of that? Like, in
the
this
back of your
snow
snow
globe.
globe. And then I loved at the end, he like flips over and there's an emergency exit.
Right?
Like, are you
Yeah,
kidding
when he
me?
falls off the shelf and he flips over. I want to say, like, if I was gonna like continue writing like a little bit after that, I want to say, like, since he's in water, it would probably be easy for him to like maybe float it up,
Oh, yeah.
and then twist over and then open the door again. So I like
Yeah.
to think that that's what happened.
Yes.
And he got out
Making our own
and hang
dummies
out
over here.
with the mermaid. Okay.
My second one is Piper. I almost
Ooh.
put Piper as number 1 because, oh, Piper is so cute. The little baby sandpiper, and he's trying to run into the water, and he's so cute because he can't do it. He's scared, and then he finally does it, and he's like, oh my god, these possibilities. And it's just the most adorable thing I've ever seen, and he's animated so well too.
My second one was Bayo.
Oh my god,
I love that one. the message, like, it was so sweet because when they're first born, you love them, you want to give them the world, you want to protect them, you're like, no, you can't go over there and play with them because it's dangerous, and you're like, you just want to protect them and shield them from everything. And in the end, totally, I was not expecting it to be like that it was based off of her actual son until he actually came.
Yeah, that made me cry so hard.
It was so cute, and in the end, like, they were all making like dumplings together.
Yes, the little fingers.
And the girlfriend or the wife of the son like made perfect ones, and they were like, oh wow, like
she's a keeper.
She's a keeper.
It is time for your number one.
My number one was Lava.
Oh, Lava. Okay, I knew it was gonna be up there. I did not expect number one, but I could totally see it.
It's my number one because the song. Like, could sing that. I sing that song all the time. But he just wants someone to be with because he sees everybody like with someone.
Yeah.
And it was so cute how like they found each other.
I'm a sucker for like those like Polynesian references and Hawaiian and stuff like that. It's just so pretty over there. My number one is Kitbull. I had to go number one on this one.
That one was cute.
I think it made me cry the most, probably. Because, I mean, like, I feel like, I don't know, I have always been attracted to animals a lot as I was growing up and now. So, like, maybe I haven't seen that situation of Kitbull personally, but it was just like I reacted to it so much. I was like I get this story, and it was just so sad.
So cute.
The dog fighting. It was like there's always someone there for you on the other side, you know? There's always gonna be someone there that can help, that can make you feel better, and you know, it's like getting over fears and things, and it was just so adorable.
It was.
Has to be number one. Has to be. Pixar shorts.
They're so good.
So
and
good.
I
so many to choose from.
So comment down below what your favorite Pixar shorts are.
Yes, we want to know.
Stay healthy.
Yes.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Even though I did a million times in this video, I'm sorry. Yeah. And we hope that we brightened up your day. And thank you for watching. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.